It's a Wendy, aka Kitty Street. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're hanging out with me today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I have been really looking forward to this video. And I'll talk about that in just a second. But first, let me go ahead and say happy birthday to all of you that are born in the month of May. Will you put in the comments what day you're born on so I can wish you a happy birthday? I really love and enjoy doing that. I think birthdays are very special. And this is a special month, not only for birthdays, because my mom, if you watch Mondays with Mom on my channel, her birthday is on May the 12th, the day after Mother's Day. And sometimes I think it does fall on Mother's Day, if I'm not mistaken, all the years that we've had to do both there. Also, it's going to be Mother's Day. So let me go ahead and just say happy Mother's Day to everyone who's a mother of any sort, of any kind. You are appreciated and loved. So happy Mother's Day as well. And then for some of us, there's going to be a lot of graduations, right? A lot of things happen in May with graduating from college to high school to, middle school, maybe going into high school, whatever the case may be. If you are graduating in the month of May, let me know so I can just tell you best wishes. And I hope you have the best journey going forward, because now the journey will begin. My daughter is graduating on May the 9th after 4 long years of college. I'm so glad for her. And then she's moving on to another course or some kind of schooling. So she's going to step right out of college and go straight into some other things. But I'm very proud of her and excited all in the same time. And yeah, we have other things going on too. There'll be Memorial Day and there'll be other little things happening in May. But May 2nd is a very special day for me, and this is why I wanted to do this particular video today, because I am a fan fiction diva, right? So, of course, today is International Harry Potter Day. So what better yet for me to go on Temu, and disclaimer, everything that I purchased here, I got pre-cray-cray. So everything that I'm going to show you today was prior to the import fees and the increases in the local warehouse and all that nightmare stuff that's happening right now. Really good prices, and I'm so glad that I had enough sense to go ahead and get it before all that happened. But yes, guys, today is Harry Potter International Day, and you're probably thinking, Wendy, here you go again with Harry Potter this, Harry Potter that. I do have a couple of items in this haul that will not be Harry Potter related, but a lot of it is, and it's just fun, things that I just had to have. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole theme of this video is International Harry Potter Day, because on May 2nd, if you read the books or if you watch the movies or if you know anything about the Harry Potter universe, because it's humongous, this is a very special day. It's the Battle of Hogwarts. And the Battle of Hogwarts is when Harry and Lord Voldemort, or he who shall not be named, are in this huge fight, and in the end, one of them becomes a victor and one of them dies. So I'm not going to tell you which one it is, but I think you probably could figure it out, or at least just go watch the end of the last movie or read the end of the last book, and you'll figure that out real quick. So yes, Harry Potter International Day. I have celebrated this so many times over the years, and I just wanted to do a Temu video with some Harry Potter stuff. It gave me an excuse to, splurge a little bit on some more Harry Potter, like I don't have enough. And I did find some really cute and amazing and unique items. And if you want to stay tuned to the end of the video, I'm going to try to insert one of my International Harry Potter videos. I think it's from 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. I know it wasn't last year. 2 years ago. Oh my gosh, I have come a long way, baby. That's for sure. All right, so with that said, guys, I think I'm going to change up the atmosphere, because this doesn't look very magical, does it? I'll be right back. I went and hunted down my Harry Potter background. This is one of them that I got from Temu. And I just want to do a shout out for all of you guys that subscribe to my channel. I love you, love you, love you. You have been such a remarkable bunch of folks. I can't even explain how happy you make me feel. And some of you have, sent me items, Harry Potter related, Disney related, other kind of things that, you just know what I like. but I did try to find as many things as I could that wasn't already packed up, because most of my Harry Potter stuff is in boxes ready to be put out into one room someday in the near future. And I just was like, do I want to go dig out all that stuff just to put out in the video? But most of the stuff that you will see here is stuff that I just had my hands on, that I see every day. And of course, you know, I have, you know, Willow, my beautiful magical owl that I got from Crystal Vickers. I have a couple of items here that I got from Susan Norris. She sent me Fang. So that's Fang back there. I just want to tell you guys, I got necklaces. I had that on in the beginning, but it just was getting tied up in the shirt. So I changed it out. That was from Donna Metcalf. She sent me a Harry Potter necklace. I've got my golden Harry Potter from Sherry. And yeah, so Harry Potter, International Harry Potter Day is just one of those things that's a fun thing. Just, you know, just to be able to represent the fan fiction craziness that we have. I also got this mug that I'm finally going to be able to use from Pat. That she sent this to me. It's one of those changing mugs. So let's just go out ahead and start the video with that. And let's see if it's going to work. I have no idea. I've washed this and I've never ever drank out of it. Does it give any kind of directions? I've always wanted these, and I think this is the Martyrs map, which is, it says, can I read it? It says, Mooney, Wormtail, Padfoot, and Prongs were proud to present the Martyrs map. And basically it's a magical map that tells where everybody's walking. That's what the footsteps are inside the Hogwarts Castle, which Hogwarts Castle is where they go to school. There's 4 houses: Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, and Ravenclaw. Comment, let me know if you even know what I'm talking about. That was a mouthful, and let's get into it. So thank you so much, Pat, for sending me this mug. I'm just going to pour some of my Bang in here because, guys, I am thirsty. I had water all day long, and I don't know what this is going to do. Is it changing? I don't know. It might have to be warm stuff, but regardless. Oh, no! This wasn't on there. I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. Oh my gosh, and I didn't get that on camera. Yes, this was not there, I don't think. Comment, let me know if you got to see it. That's so crazy. But I can't do it again because I got to drink some of this. But apparently these were little footsteps. And this came up, and I have many, many shirts that say, I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good. How perfect to start off Potter International Day. Oh my gosh, let me take a little sip. Now guys, I don't know if this is going to be a long video or not. I have 3 different little bags, and I have a big box that I want to show you that's just one singular item. I don't know what it was. All the stuff is, you know, coming in different sections. Some of it was free stuff. Some of it was stuff that I picked out. Some of it was local warehouse. So I'm just going to have to tell you as I pull it out. There are several items that are not Harry Potter related. So I hope you will still hang in and watch the video with me because we're going to have some fun. So, you know, I always tell you guys, like, share, comment. Make sure you're still subscribed. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe bell because it's free and it sure will help my channel grow. I even have my Felix Felicis Liquid Luck necklace on that I purchased off of Temu. I have my mood ring that I found somewhere out of the blue, and I'm like, I haven't worn my mood ring in so long, and it's kind of going in between a little bit of purple and blue, which means I'm happy. And yes, let's get into the International Harry Potter Temu Fan Diva haul. Okay, I think I'm going to start with these random little bags that just came in. I've been just stacking them to the side, waiting to do this video. So I hate to say this, guys, most of this stuff is already out of stock or it's been sold out, or they give you similar items. So I'm going to try to put in the links as much as I can, but most of it is already off the radar. And I was like, I've only had most of the stuff less than 2 weeks. It went out that fast. Harry Potter is very popular. I guess there's other people out there that love him as much as I do. So with that said, let's start off with this first item here. Okay, let me make sure there's nothing else in the bag. So I was going to try to do things in order of the movie, starting with the first movie, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. then, you know, go all the way to the last one of the Deathly Hallows Part 2. But I'm not going to do that because this is really too much work. Let me take another little sip. I love this mug. So I'm just not going to do that. So I love all the characters of the book, but there's some of the characters that just make you go, what? And you really think, gosh, I can really relate to that character, even though she's nuts. And the first one I'm going to talk about, this lady is nuts, and she literally is nuts in the movie. I got this for free on the Temu Circle. This was one of my free items, and I have another one that was a smaller one that I got. This lady right here, and this is a metal sign. Let me go ahead and take this out of the wrapper here. You know, it's not the best print ever, but look at this. And what's scary is that I really relate to this lady. She's just, I don't know, she's a bizarro. Is that even a word? And anyway, this is Professor Sybil Patricia Trelawney. And she is a professor at Hogwarts. Again, like I said, this is the picture that I got from Temu, and I'll tell you how much I paid for it in a minute. And I brought my little iPad out to show you what she looks like in the movie. This is pretty cool. I do like this tin metal. I do like the little metal thing. The print could have been a little bit more, you know, realistic, but that's okay. Again, this was free on the Temu Circle, but I did put the price down if you're interested in it, but you have to get something similar because I don't have the same one. And guys, it's $9.99. So it's kind of neat to start off with her, Mrs. Sybil Trelawney. I didn't even know her first name was Sybil. I just knew her by Professor Trelawney. But she is fabulous. Now I'm going to go into this next little smaller bag, and then I'm probably going to save the bigger box for the last thing I show you guys. And I'm just going to be pulling stuff out. I probably won't get so drawn into each item, but every single one of them have meaning. Okay, this one, I did get this and I paid for it. And I thought it was going to be a lot more than what's in here, but you get what you get, right? This was $3.90, and they are Harry Potter Post-its. Because I am a Post-it queen. I use Post-its for every single thing under the sun. Yes, I do. I'm still that girl. And sometimes it's aggravating. But look at this, guys. They have different pictures on here. So this one is Sirius Black. And he has his famous picture in the movies, Have You Seen This Wizard? And he, you know, he's got a story just like us all. One of my favorites, which is a villain, and his name is Professor Snape. Professor Severus Snape, and he's a villain that you're going to wind up falling in love with at the end of the movie. And then you got Hermione Granger, the little know-it-all. Yes, she is so cute. Now, these are little, you know, kind of like, almost looks like little anime pictures on them, right? And then we have Draco Malfoy, and I guess there is a pretty good bit of them here. You got Ron Weasley and, of course, Harry Potter. So, yes, guys, I just had to get these for my collection, and I'm not going to hold on to these. I have so many things that are Harry Potter related that I don't use. You know, all kinds of journals, all kinds of books. They've just been sitting up collecting dust. And I said, I'm going to buy these, and I'm actually going to use them. I'm going to use them every day starting today. What's next? What's next? So I have some little charms here. I paid $2.51 for these, and I am really excited about these little charms because I didn't know which ones I was going to get, and you couldn't really see them through the bag. There is 3 of them, so let's talk about the first one, which is the Felix Felicis Liquid Luck charm, and I'm wearing the Liquid Luck necklace that I got off of there. Can you guys see that? I know it's kind of coming up a little bit, not much. This is a little charm you can hook on little things. This is a very potent Liquid Luck potion, and it really comes to Harry Potter's aid, getting to a lot of solutions of finding out some information that he needed to find out. Okay, this next one is a Polyjuice potion, and when you take this potion, you will actually be able to transform into some other figure, and they use that quite a lot in several of the movies. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so wonderful to see different things when you're going back through it. It reminds me of all the different, like this universe is humongous. It just reminds you of all the different little scenes that you don't remember on a day-to-day basis. And then last but not least, which is one of my favorites, is the love potion. And Ron Weasley, he gets his dose of the love potion. He eats some chocolates that he's not supposed to eat. And they're supposed to be for Harry Potter, the chosen one. But Ron, you know, his greedy behind, went ahead and ate them. And he had some issues. Love that part of the scene. So 3 little charms. So I don't think a couple of bucks is too bad to pay for those. Really, really, really excited for that. Okay, let's see what is next in this little bag right here. And then I'll go on to the next bag. What is this? Oh, yes. Okay, so the room that I'm going to be putting all of my Harry Potter stuff in, basically it's just an extra room, like just a room that's a guest room that everybody stayed in. And right now it is housing all of my daughter's event stuff that I'm going to be moving to our shed once we get that taken care of. But that's a process. I'll get there, and then I can start to work on my vision of what I want to do. But bottom line, they have a faceplate, a switch plate, or whatever you call this. I don't know what it's actually called. But this is the background of the Hogwarts castle. I paid $3.27 and I got a 37-cent price adjustment. So a little about over $2. Now this scene back here is part of it's kind of like the Hogwarts castle, but this one, which is the one I have on my wall. And if you stay tuned and if you want to go check out the video that I'm going to link in there, I also have it on my wall. I think I got it for like Party City. And guys, I'm going to do a video from Party City pretty soon, because Party City is another one of those, stores that are in my area going bye-bye. So yeah, look forward for that. Anyway, I digress. But look at this. This is actually really cute. They had this design, and then they had the Martyrs map. But I decided to go with this one just because I liked it better, and I'm glad that it's called a wall plate. And the one that's down in that room right now is cracked. It has been cracked for ages. So I got this one to put in there, and I needed the double one because it has the ceiling fan and the light switch all in one little shebang. So I went ahead and got that because I'm going to manifest that I'm going to get in that room. All right, I think there's a couple more little items in here. Both of them are jewelry. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, so this pair of earrings, I thought I had some Harry Potter earrings, but I went all through all my earrings, and I do have some 9 3/4 ones, but I did not have the character of Harry Potter. Look how stinking cute these are. And they actually are pretty cool. I think they're, for the most part, they're pretty cool. I'm actually going to pop them in here because I didn't have any earrings on. I wanted to wear them here. I paid $1.59. And let me just go ahead and put these bad boys in. And let me just completely represent the whole Harry Potter theme. I should have put my hair up, but I didn't. Guys, I need a haircut so bad. And I'm going through that phase where my hair grows so fast. And my hair grows so fast, and don't be jealous of me, because that's not always a good thing in my book, because I have to get a haircut like it seems like every 3 weeks my hair is just growing out, which is great. But when it gets this long, it kind of hangs, and I've been needing one. It's just, I just won't make the appointment and go, but I'll just push it back behind here. Yeah, there we go. So we can see a little bit of the Harry Potter. But I wanted these little earrings because I did not have a single Harry Potter earring. I had all other characters' earrings for the universe of Harry Potter, but I did not have the Harry Potter. Go figure. And then I have this last little charm right here. And I did pay a whopping $4.32. And, if you're a Harry Potter fan, fiction diva like me, you're always kind of wanting and you're kind of dreaming about getting a certain thing from Hogwarts, right? Because Harry got a letter. You have to be invited to Hogwarts school. You can't just, show up and register because you moved into the neighborhood. And this is tiny. Oh my gosh. I don't even think I'm going to even try to put the readers on, but this is like the little picture of it right here. And it's just, and I didn't know it was the 925, that 925 brand, but you can kind of see a picture of it right here a little bit, because this is a tiny, 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 but Harry Potter got his acceptance letter, and this is what this is. And yeah, it's already been sold out of stock. There is not any more of them. So hopefully they'll come back. But yes, this is the little, you know, invitation letter right there. It's real tiny. And of course, it's going to go on a charm bracelet, which I'm, you know, working on. I think I'm going to do a Harry Potter one and probably a Cinderella one. And then maybe just a random Disney one. I don't know. I can do whatever I want, right? But yes, $4 and some change. I splurged on that because I've always wanted to get my acceptance letter as well to Hogwarts, but since that's never going to happen, I'm going to live vicariously through the Harry Potter one, right? They have so many cute little things, guys, that just make me so happy. Let's look into this bag right here, and it's chock full of a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. So let me just pull out something out that is this right here. Now I'm going to talk about this here. This came from the local warehouse because I told you I have some free items. I have stuff that I purchased with the Temu free shipping before everything went crazy. And this one was a local warehouse, and I don't know how it was, but it was something where I put a lot of orders in or whatever, and they gave me $12. So they gave me $12 to put towards my order, but it didn't work out that way. They put all the $12 towards this thing, which I'm glad they did because I would have never paid the money for it, but I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So this was a local warehouse. It was originally $11.04, but I had some kind of $3.25 discount on top of that. So it brought it down to $7.79, and then you added the $2.99 because I didn't have $30 to make it free shipping on local warehouse. Made it $11.64, but then I had the $12 coupon. So they applied it to this one whole thing. So basically, you might as well just say it took it all down to where I didn't have to pay any money on it. Now, would I have paid, you know, nearly $11 for something like this for this cube? Absolutely, positively not. But this is the Wizarding World. It is the actual Harry Potter, you know, logo. It says Exploring Diagon Alley, which is one of my favorite places of all. Other than that, I like all of Harry Potter places, but Diagon Alley is one of those mysterious ones for sure. Warner Brothers, and it's just a cube. You know, like I said, they put the whole $12 to it, so, you know, I'm going to go ahead and enjoy it. Again, I'm a Post-it queen, and yes, I'm going to pretty much say this kind of came with the $12 off coupon. It's next to free. Yeah, and it came by itself on its own. And matter of fact, it came like within days. I mean, I put the order in, and I was like, man, this showed up on my doorstep like 2 days later. I was like baffled, like really baffled. Okay, let's do another sign. Now, I did get several signs because why the heck not? And I've purchased them over the years, the last couple years, and I've had people gift me some from my subscribers. Thank you very much. I really love them. Now, this next one also is one of my favorite characters. I don't know why. And she's actually in the Hogwarts, or the Gryffindor, excuse me, common room, or the common area where the Hogwarts students stay, because they all stay in separate parts of the castle. And Gryffindor, which is what Harry Potter, Hermione, and Ron, all them are, they had the girls section and the boys section. To go inside the Gryffindor common room, guess if you know where I'm going with this, there was a painting on the wall. And they have these paintings all throughout the castle, and they talk and they move and they look around. They can't leave the painting, but they'll, you know, they talk and they move. It's just magical. And anyway, there is a painting right at the front door, and there's always a password that you have to say before you can enter it. And I'm going to show you the person who guards it. And she always says, password, please. And if you already guessed what it is, because that means you. And this character, I don't know, that just came to life in the movies for me. I just thought was such a wonderful add-on. And when you'd walk into the common room door, you'd have to say, the guard, because she's a guard, should say, password, please. And who is it? It is the fat lady. And yes, please don't get mad at me. That is what her name is. I don't even think she looks that fat. I mean, she's just a plump size, beautiful goddess, right? Now, again, the print is a little bit, you know, in your face kind of way. I kind of would like it to be a little bit further back as far as that. But, you know, you get what you get. Now, I did pay for this one. I paid $5.38. And this is what she looks like in the little metal tin from Temu. And this is what she looks like in the movies, okay? And she's just a great character. And yes, you got to go check it out. She's fabulous. She's fabulous. And if I didn't say it, all of these portraits have passed on. You know, they're no longer with us. They're dead. So she has no name that I know of other than the fat lady. I kind of Googled it. I stopped and tried to see if I could find it. But yes, all the pictures and all the characters inside, all of the portraits inside of Hogwarts, they're deceased. They're like ghosts. Ghost in the painting, right? I like this one. I can't wait to do a whole little theme around this little character right here. She's pretty good. She's pretty cool. Okay, let's see what else is in here. I'm having the best time with this haul. Oh, yes. This was something I really, really, really wanted to see how it looked. I hope it's going to work, but it's a little bag. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's by that Bola or Bala Bala. And they just started popping up on my, Temu feed, and I was like, okay. So look here, it's got, it's in this beautiful color. It's like a hunter green with a navy, and it's got Hogwarts with a big H on the front. I love the fonts. I think it's super cool. And it has a little zipper place here that you can probably put in like a little wallet. And then I would assume you could put your whole phone inside of this bigger place here. Yes. It's got a little pocket right there. That's probably where I would stick my phone. Let's just see if this, and you can stick your phone right on in there. And then you have, some extra things if you want to put something in there. Oh my goodness, Becky. And it's like a little fanny pack. So I was kind of thinking, hey, do I want to get it? And I thought, yes, because I don't like to carry things. And I thought once I go to the Harry Potter World and Universal Studio, I'm going to take this with me when I go to the new Harry Potter World that they're doing. This right here was $11.45. I don't think that that's bad, because stuff like this, if you got this at a park or something, you're talking about $39, $49, $59 on up for something that's got the Hogwarts on it. And I like it. I'm glad that I went ahead and did it, because sometimes, guys, I feel like, I don't want to be just wasting, my money. I need to have stuff that's, going to be useful. Here I am trying to talk myself into this, right? Guys, thank you so much for, letting me be me. I really do appreciate you. Okay, this is another free item that I got playing one of those. I don't know. It's one of those free items that pops up and says you pick some certain things, like 4 items, you got to do like a $30 minimum or something like that. I have actually heard now that the free items, you have to, if they're from Temu, you have to pay the import fees. So that's bummer. But I got this before all that happened, and anybody who knows anything about Harry Potter, it's magic, right? So no matter how you feel about magic, it is what it is. And the wands are like an extension of, the person that, that's the kid at going to the school. The wand picks the wizard. And it does. Each wand has, their own different makeup. They're made of different types of wood. And I don't have all day to talk about wands because we'd be here all day. Now, this is a little bent, but I got it for free, so I'm not going to whine about it. It doesn't have it on the back, of course. It's just the silver part there. If you're interested in this, I did look it up. It's $4.91 if you can find it, because it's out of stock. But yes, the wand chooses the wizard. In one of the movies, I think in the very first movie, there's a scene when Harry gets his wand when Harry's wand picks him. It is just awesome. I really, really like it. And I had been wanting this little sign because I am going to put my, I've got tons of different wands for all the characters. And yeah, I'm going to put them, then probably have this hanging up some kind of way. I don't really know how I'm going to stage it, but yeah, it's going to happen. And speaking of wands, I have quite a few in my collection. I have childish wands. I have, really expensive wands. I have several wands that I purchased off Temu and places at Walmart and, TJ Maxx and all. Every time I see anything Harry Potter, I grab it up. And again, I have all different types because why not? But this one, I did not have. It didn't even really cross my mind to get this one. So when I saw it, I snapped it right on up, and I paid $3.71. And this one, the wand for a character that her name is Cho Chang. And this is what Cho Chang looks like in the series. She's a wonderful little character. She has a lot going on in her life. She has some ups and downs. But guys, I want to say something about this. This wand is very heavy. I was very, very shocked for $3.71, and I don't even think I got it on a lightning deal. And again, each one of them, now this one's, you know, metal. I can tell it's metal, or if it might be some heavy duty plastic. I don't know. But I did not have a Cho Chang's, you know, wand, so I went ahead and snapped it up. And I'm so glad I did, because now, again, it's another one of them items that's out of stock. And those make me so happy, guys. It really, really does. Okay, what's next? What's next? Okay, this is something that is not Harry Potter related, but I wanted to get it and show it in this one because I've been holding on to it for a while. So I have been talking about my niece and my adopted niece. They're both pregnant. My adopted niece is having her third child, and it's going to be a girl, and my niece is having her first child that's a girl. And when I bought this little onesie, I did not know if it was a girl or a boy. So guys, look at how stinking cute this is. Stinking cute. I did get it 0 to 3 months, and it says, I just did 9 months on the inside. My parents are now serving life. They didn't have little things like this, affordable things like this when my kids were growing up. My gosh, if they did, I would have had my kids all decked out and all kinds of stuff like this. This onesie was $3.67. It looks pretty good. I'm pretty sure it's a polyester blend. I don't know. I didn't really even look at it. And I've been holding on to it. But now that I know that she's having a girl, I've been blowing up that website with the girl stuff. And I've been finding some pretty good stuff from certain vendors. Now that I'm trying to stay with certain vendors, I just try to find one that has a lot of baby clothes and just go on there and try to get a $30 order. It is 100% polyester. And I just thought, how stinking cute is that? For under $5, go anywhere else and try to find these unless you're going somewhere that has some clearance or some good sales, because you're not going to find them not that cheap. Not in my opinion anyway. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, what's next, what's next, what's next? What is this? Okay, I did throw in... All right, this is a little, you know, it's got a little word in it that I'm not going to say on camera. But when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting this regardless because I need it. Because I'm a writer. I write everything down. I don't care what it is. If I don't write it down, I'm not going to remember it, which is very odd because when I was younger, I had what I call, I guess it's like a photographic memory, and I remembered everything to the point of where I didn't want to remember everything. And it just got to the point that I made myself forget how to remember everything. So I did. It actually worked. And guys, I paid $4.21, and I did get a 29-cent price adjustment. And it literally is just a little cheesy notebook, literally for $4. But it got me, guys. It got me. And I'm not going to say this one word, but it says, things I need to get done, but probably won't. But making lists makes me feel like I got my blank together. Yes, I am one of those people that stuff like this is hilarious to me, because on any given day of how I'm feeling that in that moment, this might be what you're going to get from me, right? And I know it could be a little vulgar for some people, but guys, it is what it is. You got to have a little bit of craziness in your life. And this is mine. So yeah, I can't believe I paid $4 for this. And I mean, even with the price reduction, but I am going to use this for something special. I don't know what it is going to be, but yeah, things that I need to get done, which is a lot. I have a lot of things that I need to get done, and it doesn't seem like nothing is getting done. I literally just had to come back on and say, this pretty much sums up me. It really, really does. It's really crazy how this really sums up me, especially in these last few weeks. Hope you guys are enjoying this video as much as I am. This is the best International Harry Potter Day ever. And let's see what else is in the bag. So it is another sign, and it is one of my favorites of all the signs that I got. And I paid $5.17 for it. And let me show you a picture of what it looks like in the movies. and then I will pull it out of the little packaging here. I'll pull it out here and show you out of the packaging here in a second. But the Quibbler, it's called the Quibbler, and it's basically like their little magical gossip column, if per se. It comes out monthly, and Luna Lovegood and her father, it's kind of like on a little conspiracy kick, sort of, kind of, if you had that in the magical world. And this is what it looks like, a little magazine. And as far as the sign that I got, it looks like this. And again, it is one of my favorite ones because I always think, you know, how funny some of the columns are. And they got different little things here. Now, this sign is a little bent. It has got some marks here. I'm not going to send it back. You know, I'm going to keep it. I'll make it work. Because the thing about the Harry Potter stuff, it kind of looks aged, and it, you know, looks, you know, different. It looks a little worn out, a little tired sometimes. But that's just the whole thing of the Harry Potter universe. It's not perfect. But yeah, they have all little things. And it just says classified, the Quibbler. And it's got advertising and all that little stuff in there, guys. It is stinking cute. And I really, really, really think this is one of my favorites. And it even has down here, yes, I want to be subscribed to the Quibbler. Oh my gosh. So yes, I want to be subscribed to Wendy, aka Kitty Street's channel. This is your sign. Go check that subscribe bell. Now, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. I didn't even see that. Oh, this says return this form and your payment by owl only. And yes, everything is delivered by owls in the Harry Potter series. They're like the messengers. So yes, I'm going to read some of these little things later on when I can. But they're just like, I don't know if you guys remember, and maybe I'm dating myself here, but I think it was my granny. She would get all these magazines, or I don't know what kind of books they were, but they had all these things in the back of them. They would be like, you know how you'd have like a romance book, but it wasn't a romance book, like magazines. I don't even know what you would call them in this day, but in the back of it, they would have all these little, you know, little ads and stuff in there. Comment, let me know if you know what I'm talking about, because this just really brought back the memories. All right, we're getting close to the end of the items in this bag. I just cannot believe it. Let me just dig deep and see what I can pull out. And again, thank you guys for letting my fan fiction diva come out today. And what is this? What is this? Oh yes, this is some more wands, but they're actually pens that you write with. I paid $3.83 for 4 of them. And I don't think that's bad at all. They look like little wands. I hope that they actually write, because guess what? I'm going to use these too. I think I have probably 20 or 30 Harry Potter pens that are, you know, packed away for someday that I decide I'm going to take them out and write with them. Not these. I am going to use them. Now, I don't remember whose these are. I can't really say. I think I could guess, but I don't want to say wrong. I'm pretty sure one of these looks like Harry. That looks like Harry's. I'm thinking that looks like maybe Ron's. This one might be Draco Malfoy's dad's wand. I may be totally off bat here. I went and tried to see if they said the names of it, but they didn't. But let's look at each individual one of them. It's kind of different. Look how it looks, guys. And they pop off like this, and I'm going to try. It looks like a big pen. It looks like a big pen that they put something over. Okay, I'm going to write with this one and see how it writes. Oh, wow. Okay. That actually is writes really, really, really good. I feel like it's showing up there. Okay. I won't probably write on all of these. They're probably about the same kind of pen, but this is this one. It's got a little, you know, the little details in there, and it pops off. Yeah, these are like little big pens. Probably are. Creativeness. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then this one, of course, pops off like this one. Kind of a simple wand pen. And I'm going to be using these. Yes, I am. And then this one. So yes, 4 packs for, you know, less than $4. That's less than $1 a pen. And I'm going to start using them, guys. I love them. I love you, Temu. Thank you so very much for having Harry Potter stuff that I can afford. Even if the craziness keeps going on, I got me a bunch of good stuff, and I cannot complain. Okay, these next 2 items, do I want to do them? Yeah, I'll do these next 2 items. Yeah. I got both of these free, and both of them were on the Temu circle. And I have always loved, loved, loved this. I really wanted the t-shirt on it, but I I'm getting away from t-shirts right now because I need v-necks. If I'm not getting a v-neck t-shirt, it's really not something I'm going to wear because I don't like this right here is really aggravating the mess out of me. But it is my Harry Potter one with the glasses with the lightning bolt and just kind of like the universe behind it that I got off of Temu. It is long sleeve, but most of care for the ones that are, you know, way up in my neck because they drive me nuts. But this little sign has a lot packed in it, right? Okay, it does have a little juke thing because it has some little holes here on the back. But what does it say for my free gift? It says, please be mindful of the energy you bring into this place. Okay, so it says, please be mindful of the energy you bring into this place. Because, yeah. And this is cute. I've got a place that I'm going to put this at, mostly for my kids. But it gets better. I got, now this was free, but if you wanted to purchase this, it's still available for $1.39. And then I got the little pin that I'm going to put on my little pin collection hickey that I bought off Temu as well. This was also another free item off of the Temu Circle. And guys, I think the Temu Circle was like, I don't know, they use my credits. I don't know how much it is. It might be like maybe $15 for 3 months. Don't hold me to that because it's different every time. But you can get 2 free gifts. You know, I don't know now if you have to pay for them or whatever. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens in the next couple of weeks. But I did get these on that Temu Circle, and I did choose them. You get to pick them out. Now, this was free, but if you wanted to purchase this little pin, it is $1.17 on the website. And this pin goes with this sign. Okay, so the sign says, please be mindful of the energy you bring to this place. And then I have the pin that says, and this is accompanied, it says, I match energy. So how are we going to act today? So how are we going to act today, right? So I thought that was so cool. I thought these needed to go together, and I just love, 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 love these little sayings. Yeah, I match energy, and it says, so how are we going to act today? How are we going to act today, kids? How are we going to act today? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I've always been fond of phrases and little sayings, little quirky sayings. I love to laugh, guys. If you haven't found that out by now, watching me all this time, if you've been watching me at any time at all, you know I like to be funny. I like to laugh. I like to be happy. And these things make me happy. Believe it or not, they do. All right, guys, I've got one last item in this bag, and then we'll talk about this box that I want to show you right here in a moment. We got down to the last of the last, and it is another sign, and it's another fabulous character in the Harry Potter universe. And I think you guys will get a kick out of this one because she is funny as mess. And in the second movie or the second book, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, there is a character that hangs out in the toilets. There's just no other way to put it. She hangs out in the bathroom. And if you're a Harry Potter fan, and if you know anything about Harry Potter, you probably know who I'm talking about. Go ahead and slap it in the comments. But she is deceased. She's a ghost. And yes, she hangs out in the bathroom. And her character is very important in the movies and very special. And her name is Moaning Myrtle. And I know this is kind of, let me take it out and see what it looks like. Again, these tins, now this one actually came in great shape. This one's not bent up at all. It's amazing how some of them come, you know, really intact, and then some of them don't. But this one's a little bit on the faded side, but I still like it. I still think it's pretty cool. If you don't know anything about Moaning Myrtle, Myrtle is her first name, but she is, you know, just a very quirky little girl. She's a little bit upset. She's upset that she's dead, and she tells everybody about it every chance she can. And yes, she hangs out in the girls' bathroom. Let me make sure I put that in this perspective. She hangs out in the ladies' room, and yeah. So this is Moaning Myrtle, and I think what really took me away with the Harry Potter universe and all of the different books is just how many characters and how funny and unique and magical and different and amazing they are. And Moaning Myrtle is one of my faves. And guys, when I pick these out, I pick the ones that I don't have a lot of stuff of. And I don't think I have much of anything with Moaning Myrtle. But yeah, if you want to know more about these little characters, you got to go check out the books. And this is not a Harry Potter, you know, Harry Potter sponsored video. It's just that I like it. And I know how I used to think about when people would talk about Harry Potter or Disney or any of this. I'm like, that's for kids, until it wasn't, until I read the first, well, actually I saw the movies first. I was reading the first book and I was like, this is a child's book, but you know, it got better and better and better. And then I saw the movies, and this one cost me $3.39 if I didn't say it. That was a lightning deal. So this was a good one on it, and I really, really like it. And I'm going to find a place for her to go in my Harry Potter room. So guys, I know that this is a pretty lengthy Harry Potter International Day Temu haul, and I hope that you have enjoyed it as much as I have. And we've gotten down to the last item, which I have had this item for quite a while. And I thought that I got it in a certain color, but I realized that it was another color, and I'm so glad that it was this color. And what am I talking about? Well, I've showed you a lot of different things from Harry Potter over the last couple years since I've been shopping on Temu, and I need some place to put all of this stuff, right? Especially until I can get it, you know, staged into my Harry Potter room. So what's the next best thing to store it in? Well, guys, I found the wonderful storage ottoman, and this is what it looks like. I know you probably can't even see it because it's so tall. Let me see if I can move a chair over. So it is the storage ottoman, right? And I've already opened this bad boy up, and I am going to insert a video. I had thought I got it in a brown kind of color because of Harry Potter. You know, it's kind of like the browns and the maroons and stuff like that. But this one that I got was actually gray, and it's beautiful. So check out the little video, and I'll come back and wrap up. So here is the storage ottoman out of the box. Look how nice this is, guys. I am really blown away. It came with this little manual, instruction manual, but it's simple as pie to put together. And again, I thought it was going to be a different color, but it's like a slate gray, and I think it's going to match more than the darker one beside it. And there goes the lid. It's heavy. And there is a divider, guys. It came with a divider section, which I was not aware of. I don't remember seeing that when I was shopping for it. But this is what it looks like. And I love, love, love it. And I can't even believe the price that I paid for it. And the one you're seeing that's brown, my sister got me that for Christmas last year. And I want to say she paid for that smaller one around $29.99 at Ross. And look at the difference here, guys. The one I got from Temu, the gray one, are you checking this out? The price I'm about to tell you in a moment will blow you away. And this was prior to the price increases. I got this storage ottoman for the best deal ever before the prices went crazy. And something just made me think, you need to get some of these bigger items. I don't know. This was way before I even knew the prices were going to go up. Because like I've had this probably about 3.5, 4 weeks. I still have this particular one as far as me making this video. It was still showing available. Guys, I got this for a phenomenal price. This was not local warehouse either. This was Temu free shipping. And I got it for $28.90. Amazing. So I have got to say, I have found some crazy deals off Temu. The one in the video that I just want to say real quick was a gift at Christmas last year from my sister. And I want to say it's a lot smaller, and it is that brown color, which is what I thought this one was when I ordered it. I want to say that she paid $29.99 for it at Ross. So this one was $28 and some change. And it is massive. It has a divider in the middle, which I love. And I can put, you know, like little things on one side, or maybe this, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to put all of these Harry Potter goodies that are just accumulating everywhere. They're going to go inside of that ottoman, so I can figure out where, you know, until I can get them all going to go eventually. So yes, I love that ottoman. I love all my goodies that I got today. I love you guys for hanging out with me. And if you did hang out with me this long, I want you to put in the comments sorting hat. Because guys, I have my famous sorting hat that I got on at clearance for next to nothing at Walmart, and I absolutely positively love it. It does talk. I'm not going to take it down and mess with it right now, but guys, yes, put in a sorting hat, because when you go to Hogwarts, you have to be sorted into your house. And if you've never, went on the Pottermore and saw what kind of house you're in, you might want to play that little free game, and it'll tell you who it is. But I am Gryffindor through and through. Yes, I'm definitely a Gryffindor. Comment, let me know what house you're in if I didn't already say for you to do that. But definitely put sorting hats in the comments, because that lets me know that you hung out to the very end. And you know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I've been going through this whole video. And yes, it is another hashtag chatty. I said I'm going to kind of tone it down and not have such long videos. And here I go, making long videos. But I hope you enjoyed it. Guys, I really do appreciate you just let me experience the International Harry Potter Day with you. And there's still more to come. And I always want to end the video with saying like, share, comment. And if you're new, thank you so much for hanging out. And I hope you will remember to click the subscribe bell. And I'll see you guys in the next one.